looking at Hollywood, like it looks great compared to like the nonfiction world in terms of documentaries. Because if you actually think about, you know, the stories that we tell in documentaries that actually represent real people and real communities, like the numbers of Asian stories, Asian filmmaking, you know, the kinds of stories that break through to get on national platforms is so low, it's pathetic.
When I first got staffed, you know, on the show I was on, it was mostly white dudes, and I tried to kind of run with the pack, and was moderately successful at that. But what I didn't realize until later is, and that's not what they wanted me to do. They didn't want me to run with the pack. They wanted, you know, a little bit more authenticity of somebody who grew up as a Muslim kid in South Texas and Mississippi, and, you know, being a complete weirdo outsider everywhere I went.
That the failures, because we know that there's a very high failure rate in this business. There's a lot of swings, but you know that the failures of the underrepresented would not be overly analyzed. Because what we know is that there are a lot of non-diverse showrunners and writers and who have had a series of flops and are yet given the chance to produce or write again. And of course, as women, as people of color, as LGBT, sometimes are like, well, we tried that. So if you could weigh one to be like that, everyone's failures would be viewed in the same way.
If there's anybody out there who's an Asian American actor who wants to be an actor, if you are afraid of waiting tables, if you're afraid of not having money, if you're afraid of not being secure, okay, which is a big part of our culture, it's a real thing. But if you cannot figure out how to be insecure, if your passion does not weigh more than your insecurity, don't do it. Don't do it.
I think I'm gonna still do I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna find, you know, the Rashad Raisanis and the Alan Yangs and the Mindy Kalings, and you know, and come through and do everything I can to help support them, to make them undeniably talented, that no one can dismiss them in a writer's room or in front of a camera or behind a camera.
Personally, you know, there's a billion of us who have brown cards and not, you know, the yellow cards. So to kind of saying, you know, we're kind of the outsiders within an outsider community. And I think what Sandra was saying is, I think there is an incredible hunger from people of all colors to have an authentic experience. And one thing that we can give is an outsider's experience.
Shame on them if they're afraid of diversity. That just makes me give more reason to want to be more diverse and shove it in their face a little bit more, you know? You know, as an old saying goes, I don't have time for that. I just don't. Like, if you're afraid of diversity, too bad. Bad on you. You know, our country is becoming more diverse than non-diverse, so figure it out on your own.
I think one of the things that we have to do, and we're trying to do it, is build this Asian American documentary network, because like I said before, diverse inclusion is not like charity, or it's not about being just or fair. It's about reflecting where we live. It's especially in this climate right now.